Hello and welcome to Piscataquis Community Secondary School. My name is Zach White. Tonight I'm joined by Mark Cowan. We're going to be bringing you the action tonight in what is tonight's matchup between these PCHS Pirates versus the Greenville Lakers. This is some quarterfinal action, not the usual quarterfinal action we're used to, but Mark, I'm excited for it.
No doubt about it, as these teams get a chance to play a little bit longer. Obviously, it's not the season anybody wanted, but they have something to play for now. This is a playoff time, this week's playoff time. The winner of this game will go to Dexter and play a semifinal game on Wednesday. And, you know, the goal is to win and keep playing now. Just want to note about the playoffs, the loser of this game will go home. The loser of Wednesday's game will not go home. They'll play a consolation game on Friday. So if you win this game, you get at least 2 more games no matter what. So something else to play for and a few more games for the winner.
Yeah, valuable information there, Mark. And really it becomes about games and just playing. And as I mentioned, it is a little bit different than what we are accustomed to at the end of a season playoff-wise. But also, there's going to be some differences out on the court tonight. The PCHS Pirates are down 5 players, one of them including Scott Chadbourne, a starter and key player for this Pirates team. But on the Lakers side, they're also missing 3 players, so 8 total players out tonight in the quarantine process. So might be seeing some different combinations and some guys getting some extra minutes tonight for both sides. But I don't think that's going to stop the intensity or the action on the court.
No, we saw this game just a few days ago. Last Thursday, we were here for the broadcast, and what Greenville's got to adjust on is the rebound. And Kobe Gilbert had 25 rebounds that game, and Matt Robinson had 16. Dominated the boards, and just impressive performance by those two. And another note, Isaiah Connery had a career-high 24 points. First time, Zach, in 2 years that Kobe Gilbert wasn't the high scorer of a game for PCHS. As Connery put in 24, showed he can do it if he got some minutes too.
Yeah, and that's a valuable asset to a team whenever it comes, even if it is a little late in the season. It's still impressive anytime you put up those type of numbers. And kudos to him for being able to do that. Also speaks to the versatility of this team and Kobe Gilbert alike, but also Matt Robinson that game. I believe he had 16 rebounds as well. So, and those aren't the 2 tallest players on the court. They just play with such intensity and ferocity out on the court that they're going to find the ball and set up decent opportunities for their team.
Yeah, they certainly are. Good balance. And you did mention, the people out, and one starter out for PCHS, is freshman Scott Chadbourne. That's one that will, could affect him going forward. We'll talk about it later if they do win this game, what they will have next. We kind of talked about it already, Dexter, but, Scott Chadbourne's a big piece for Coach Gregory and the Pirates, and, they'll miss him. But you mentioned Greenville. What a tough schedule they had, Zach. Mr. Basketball semifinalists, there's only 10 of them. They faced including this one, five games they faced one of those players. This would be the third game against Gilbert, Kobe Gilbert and the Pirates. Pocket DeJean's a 2,000-point scorer for Forest Hills. They played him twice too. Plus they played in Class C. The defending North Main champions Dexter twice, and Central, a very quality Class C team. And let's not forget Penquis, who's the number 2 seed in Class C, who played Dexter tough, and they beat PCHS. Let's not forget about that, and they beat Central twice. So what a tough schedule for this team. But the good thing about that, Zach, is going forward, they got a lot of young players. We'll talk about that as the game goes on. But going forward, it's just going to help them, and they'll be competing in Class D South before you know it.
That they will, and an important thing to mention is they have one senior listed on the entire team. Everyone else, the highest grade is a sophomore. Looking through the list, I believe they have 5 sophomores on the list I have. So, it's a young unit. And games like that, playing top talent, oftentimes that's going to lead to success down the road. And you're going to grow in a lot of ways when you can face that top-tier talent and kind of learn as you go type way. And I'm excited to see what this group's going to have going in the forward years to come. Yeah,
and one of those players is sophomore Dominic Murray. Put up 22 points and was very impressive last week here for the Lakers. And, he showed he's got a lot of talent. And, again, they got some 8th graders on this team that play. Ocean Turner had a decent game the other day. Ethan Pratt will get the start today. As you mentioned, they have a few players out. So they only got 6 players on the roster. So, players are going to step up in some roles.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're excited for it here. Real quickly, we're probably going to take it over to a quick commercial break on this Black Bear Crane pregame show. And stick around, and we'll wrap up the rest of this pregame show after that. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a property? Gateway Title provides title, escrow, and closing services throughout the entire state of Maine. Let our team of experienced real estate professionals handle your transaction.
We can travel to bring the closing to you.
Residential, commercial, or land, we do it all. We've been helping Maine people for over 30 years and would love to work with you. Gateway, the right way. We'll see you at the closing table.
168 years, Bangor Savings Bank has stood by its employees, customers, and communities. And we're not stopping now. We will be here for you today and every day ahead.
They are the families, the businesses, the organizations, the pieces that make up the communities that helped build us. We're Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, serving, building, fostering our communities for more than 50 years. And now, serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
Thank you and welcome back to the Black Bear Crane pregame show as we get set for some quarterfinal action between the PCHS Pirates versus the Greenville Lakers. My name's Zach White. I'm joined by Mark Callan, and you just heard from a few of the sponsors who have helped make all this possible, and what a successful season. We know the world's been a little bit crazy, and we wish you could be here, but we thank you for joining us and for going on this journey with us, and we hope we've been able to make the experience pleasant for you guys. And as always, if there's any constructive comments you want to provide on the Facebook or YouTube page, feel free wherever you're watching the broadcast. You can also go back and watch the broadcast at any time. But these broadcasts wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. You've heard from a few of them, but let's hear from a few more. The first one we want to talk about here, as we mentioned before, is that this is the Black Bear Crane pregame show. So Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons, from roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. Rouse Garage. Stop into Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. At Rouse Garage, we treat you like you are the only customer. Herring Brothers Meats. Local here in Guilford, is a family-owned and operated business located, as I said, in Guilford, Maine. They operate a local retail meat market and a full-time USDA-inspected meat slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plant. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street, Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Charles Inn. If you need a place to stay in downtown Bangor, give Charles Inn a call at 207-992-2820. Visit them at 20 Broad Street or reserve a room at thecharlesinn.com. And Bangor Sports Collectibles, the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball, NASCAR, and so much more. You'll find them all at Bangor Sports Collectibles, located inside the Central Maine Antique Mall at 1372 Union Street across from the athletic fields. Hobby boxes, packs, autographs, trading cards, supplies. If you're a collector or know someone who is, this is the one store you'll want to check out. Collectors, have fun connecting with other local enthusiasts on our Facebook group page. Investors, sports collectibles have never been a hotter commodity than they are right now. Get in on the action. Bangor Sports Collectibles. Stop in or visit our Facebook page. We look forward to serving your collecting needs.
I think, Zach, I mentioned a little bit about these two teams played last week. We got some highlights from that one, and some decent highlights from both teams. It was a really good performance, as I said, from Colby Gilbert and Isaiah Connery and Matt Robinson. But what do you think? Take a look at that now.
Absolutely, sounds good to me, Mark.
Gilbert takes the three, gets it. We'll go with that because he is a senior and he is starting underneath the Connery, up and in. His fourth rebound already. Takes a long three. That was contested in. He makes it. Get this steal. Here he comes. Lays it up and in. Here's it. Goes to Connery. He takes a long jumper. This one bounces in. Gets it into Hutchins. Up and in. Good job by the Lakers. Up and in. Nice shim open. He missed that one. Nice battle. Hutchins ends up with it, up and in. High goes Robinson. He's got 4 rebounds. He's contributing a lot here earlier. Ooh, bump there. Nice steal. That's Murray. Goes up and in. Beautiful for the Connery. He's proven he can shoot that. Lyon just trying to make room. He said, get out of my way. I'm going to go in here. I'll give it back to Gilbert, though. That's what he decided. Nice pass there by Isla. Connery short. Gilbert gets the rebound. Up and in. Beautiful job there by... Back with you. Nice rebound there by the tournament held in Augusta. I wouldn't be surprised they're right in the middle of things. Yeah, 3 there by Chadbourne. Please contact me at eastmainsports@gmail.com. Nice move there. That was Murray again. But Robinson gets the rebound up and in. He gets it. Nice.
Those highlights transitioned very well right into the national anthem, and that national anthem is going to transition us into what's going to be a fun night of basketball, Mark.
Certainly will be, and glad we're here, and glad we can bring this to you tonight on this quarterfinal night of this Penquis League COVID Cup tournament.
And it looks like the Pirates won the coin toss. They're going to get the ball first here. Greenville looks like they're coming out in zone defense here. Nice pass inside. Robinson to Gilbert for 2. And that's how you get the night started.
Very quick start there. As you said, nice pass by Robinson. Those two made things happen last week. They're making things happen early.
Right on cue, that ball was tipped out of play. It's going to remain with the Lakers. Pratt's going to be inbounding here. Pierce going to line up the 3. He's going to knock it down.
That gives Lakers some confidence early, and the one senior on the team makes a three-pointer and gives them a quick lead.
Well, that's one way to start the game, and Gilbert's going to try to get it going on the other end. Put up the shot, but Robinson still fighting for the ball, continuing that rebounding effort he had the other night. Lakers trying to fly around here, find their defensive assignments. Oh, Gilbert, nice pass inside, just off the hands of Easler. This Lakers zone defense playing much better in this possession than that opening one. Gilbert's going to line up a 3. He's going to knock it down. He's got range, proving it right there. And Kobe Gilbert, he's got all 5 for the Pirates already in this one. Murray, we know what he did last time.
Good defense there by the Pirates.
That it was. Robinson, it looked like he came away with the tip there. Gilbert racing in transition. Ooh, kind of lost his balance there, but able to find Matt Robinson. He's going to line up a 3. Off the mark. Buddy Hutchins inside. Gets the rebound up and in.
Watch that replay.
Matt Robinson, he's going to line up a 3. Off the mark. Buddy Hutchins inside. Gets the rebound up and in. Well done right there by Buddy Hutchins. Able to get the rebound, go back up and in with it. See how the Lakers respond here. Pirates on a mini 5-0 run since Pierce hit that 3. Chadbourne, solid defense right there. Pierce going to line it up from where he hit it before. This time rolls off the rim. And Robinson, another rebound.
Just picking up where he left off.
Tried finding someone underneath.
Yeah, a little bit out of control there going to the baseline. Tough spot to be in to find a teammate, and he didn't find it. But he's doing a great job on the boards here early.
Absolutely, and I can say with confidence he would even admit that wasn't a good pass, as I heard him say it as he ran by. So just such an energetic player and great to watch, and you know you're always going to get 100% effort out of him.
Yeah, we were here a couple weeks ago, Zach, and they said he was out for the year, and now he's pulling down 16 rebounds a game.
Pierce, he's almost hit 2 threes in this one. He does have the 1 3. Last one just rolled off the rim. Murray, he's going to try to get himself going, but that one's off the mark. And guess who? Robinson. Nice pass ahead to Easler. 1 more to Gilbert. He's going to float that one up, and it's going to find the bottom of the net. 1 more to Gilbert. He's going to float that one up, and it's... Kobe Gilbert's got it going early. Murray, he's going to try to line it up. That one's going to be off the mark. I think it's safe to say we can just assume Robinson's going to get a lot of these rebounds tonight.
He's cleaning everything up.
Nice extra pass inside. Easler strong, off the mark, gets his own rebound, fouled from behind. I think that one's going to be called on the floor.
So we mentioned the big rebound and edge the first time, well, it was actually Sammy in the last week, but they have 6 rebounds now to none for Greenville, so off to the same kind of start today.
Easler, nice body positioning inside. That one off the bottom of the backboard, though. That's the dangerous part of that zone with a player like Christian Easler. He's got such a size advantage in there. And Pierce, he's going to line up the 3. Off again, and I'm sounding like a broken record out here, but Matt Robinson, he'd say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Speaking of, Gilbert, 3. He'd say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Speaking of, Gilbert, 3. Kobe Gilbert, 10 points. We know he can score. I mean, we called a game in this gym where he put up 44 of the team's 50 in a victory over top-seeded Dexter. And if they can come away with this one, they'll be reunited with that same matchup. Pierce from the corner, off the side of the backboard, and Chadbourne, he's going to be racing down the other end.
Robinson in great position again to get the rebound. That just went over the tip of his hand.
Gilbert too easy inside, gets his own rebound off the miss. Off the mark again, another rebound. That one's up and in. Gilbert too easy inside, gets his own rebound off the miss. Off the mark again, another rebound. At the top of the broadcast, Mark, when we were doing the Black Bear Crane pregame show, you mentioned rebounding being a key component and it having to go a little bit more in the favor of the Lakers, or at least compared to their last effort against these same Pirates, as that one gets knocked out of play and returning to the Pirates. So far, not going that way, as we're going to have a substitution here.
And then you mentioned before the game, Coach Muzzy in Greenville is a little bit even more limited today, as they only have six players. So going to try to keep them as fresh as possible, and only 8 on the other side for Coach Gregory and the Pirates.
Yep, we're going to try to keep players fresh, but we're going to see a lot of the same faces. I mean, with limited numbers, that's just bound to happen. As that pass inside, just a little too far over the top, and Connery's going to be turning it over and kicking himself, as he had the perfect idea on that one, just execution slightly off there.
They might be a little bit. They might be a little bit more focused on stopping him today, as he had a big game the other day.
Speaking of big games from the other day, that's Murray. He's going to line up a 3 and knock it down. Speaking of big games from the other day, that's Murray. He's going to line up into the scoring. So Murray gets into the scoring column on that one. Gilbert here on the other end right after the highlight there. He's getting his rebound. He's going to get fouled.
Good battle there by Gilbert. And again, Robinson and Gilbert, as they've already combined for 8 rebounds. We've only played 5 minutes.
And he was not to be denied on that one. That's going to take us into a timeout. We're going to take it with them and rejoin you after these messages.
They are the families, the businesses, the organizations, the pieces that make up the communities that helped build us. We're Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, serving, building, fostering our communities for more than 50 years. And now, serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
168 years, Bangor Savings Bank has stood by its employees, customers, and communities. And we're not stopping now. We will be here for you today and every day ahead.
Welcome back. Here's free throws taken here by Kobe Gilbert. First one was off the mark.
We have a number incorrect for Greenville. We're believing it's Devin O'Connor because they've only got 6 players here, and we don't see his number 20. If anybody from Greenville wants to send a message, feel free to do so. We're looking for number 25, but we're going to call him Devin O'Connor right now. Sometimes those things happen, Zach.
That they do, and Lakers going to try to get the offense going here, as we believe, like we said, that was O'Connor, and looked like he grabbed the rebound right there, but was knocked out of play. We'll see what the Lakers can drop here, trailing by 9. That early conversation during that timeout, nice pass into Murray, and that one's up and in, so Murray's now up to 5. He hit a 3 a moment ago. Dominic Murray gets his 5th point of the game off that one, and they're holding in here, but Colby Gilbert, he's going to throw up another 3. They're holding in here, but Colby Gilbert, he's going to throw. Has 16 points here in the first quarter of action, and we still got 2 minutes left. Whistle taken there. They're going to call it on the floor. That one went against Connery. Inbound set. Pratt's going to be taking this one out. Nice pass played in there. Shot opportunity off the mark. Battled for inside. That's going to be a foul. Nice box out there. Well done on the PCHS side. Solid positioning down there.
That is Devin O'Connor there, Zach.
Well done by Mark, able to confirm that for us. It's Robinson, he's going to try to confirm the 3 off the mark. Battle for it inside. Shot again by Robinson. That one's good. So Matt Robinson gets involved in the scoring tonight. Rebounding, we've mentioned it a lot, but watching this game, you can see how it's playing out and how it's affecting the game thus far. 3-point opportunity off the mark. Robinson, again, tracking it down. The Pirates so good in transition as well, Mark.
Yeah, and a big reason for that is Colby Gilbert is so good passing and seeing the floor.
Nice rebound inside, off the mark, rebounded by Murray.
He sees the floor so well, and he's such a good passer that he creates a lot of that.
Nice shot opportunity right there, off the mark again, but battled for on the other side. Offensive rebound for the Lakers for a moment, but give Connery a ton of credit. They're able to steal it right back for the Pirates.
Another note, too, Zach. All 8 players that Coach Gregory has available has got a rebound.
And if you look at the scoreboard, it reflects why. Shot opportunity up and in. Good shot right there. I don't have that number on my paper either, but I believe that was by Lynn.
That's Alex Lyon.
Ah, there we go. Beautiful shot right there, right from the foul line. And Robinson, the steal. He's been so active tonight. He's going to have the opportunity in transition. Layup up and in.
Doing it all for right now. 2 steals for him, too.
And just like that, it's been a 9-0 run. And Robinson diving on the court, able to knock that one out of play. Up by 16 points in the first quarter. Doesn't matter. Matt Robinson diving all over the floor. He is a soccer goalie as well. And there's a steal by Gilbert. Gilbert fakes the pass. Up and in. Oh, almost in there. From my vantage point, I thought that one was falling, but it was Connery on the follow for the easy 2. Murray, only 3 seconds remaining in the quarter. Pass inside. Robinson might have a chance. Throws it up. Too strong to the side, and that's how the first quarter of action is going to end. The Pirates lead 26, Lakers 8, and that's going to send us to the second quarter of action. Stay tuned.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a property? Gateway Title provides title, escrow, and closing services throughout the entire state of Maine. Let our team of experienced real estate professionals handle your transaction.
We can travel to bring the closing to you.
Residential, commercial, or land, we do it all. We've been helping Maine people for over 30 years and would love to work with you. Gateway, the right way. We'll see you at the closing table.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best. Welcome back here as we get ready to start this second quarter of action. The first quarter that was really dominated by transition opportunities and defense and a whole lot of rebounding by these Pirates. Mark, what's it going to take, and what do you think that conversation was like at the end of the first as we see Pierce throw up the 3 and throw it in?
That might be a little strategy right there. Give it to him and shoot.
Perfect segue.
Proven he can shoot.
He's made 2 of them.
Rebounding-wise, they're having trouble rebounding out of this zone. I mean, you know, with guys like Gilbert and Robinson on the team, they really –
That was Connery that knocked it down. Well, Mark was giving us the rundown there.
He had, as I said, 24 last game. But it's tough for them to switch to me, especially being only 6 players available, and the matchup's not good for that. But it's kind of got to do a better job finding a man and boxing out of that zone.
Yeah, non-forced turnovers such as that don't help. But, you know, in all fairness, it's product of having to play a player like Colby Gilbert and we have a net issue here. I saw Coach Gregory running out onto the court. I wasn't exactly sure what was happening. Issue fixed right there.
Fixed that, doing it all. Coaching, fixing the net. But yeah, just they got to find. Do they switch? No, they're still playing.
And you know, the Lakers, all but one of their baskets have come off. A 3 is nice hustle and opportunity right there. Stolen away. Good job. That was Pratt and Ocean Turner collapsing on the defense right there, able to get the turnover. It takes opportunities like that to try to get your team back into it. Pierce, we know he can make these shots. He's already made 2.
And this, could be his last game. He wants to take advantage of it and put up some numbers and have a good game and put it all on the floor because if they lose today, they're done.
Yep, leave it all out there. That's the whole name of the game. Nice pass over. That's going to go to Murray. He's going to throw up the shot. Up and in. Name of the game. Nice pass over. That's going to go to Murray. He's going to throw up the shot. Up and in. It is raining threes for the Lakers. It's just the rebounding in the defensive side, which they've stepped up and done a much better job this quarter. Gilbert looks like he's set to check back in for these Pirates. Maybe Coach Gregory sensing a little bit of momentum shift here. As that was Connery that put up a shot. Easler, good rebounding inside. Eventually taken away by Pierce.
Yeah, good battle by both teams under the boards on that time. And Greenville did do a better job finding a man and boxing him out.
Yeah, and you can feel the intensity and the effort has definitely ratcheted up a little bit this quarter for the Lakers. Murray, he hit the last one. He's going to shoot it up again, this time just off the mark. And it's Chadbourne tracking it down. He's going to have the transition opportunity. That's another thing against the zone. You want to attack it early. Don't let the defense get an opportunity to set up. And that's definitely the name of the game for these Pirates. That's Easler knifing inside off the mark, but that was a good move.
It was. Let's say Greenville is doing a much better job. They're finding this shot, and they're getting more open than they were the other day. So, I mean, obviously the scoreboard isn't what they wanted, mainly because of what the rebounds say, but they're doing a better job offensively. Putting the ball in the hoop, obviously. They got 14 points, in still 5 minutes left in the first half.
Absolutely, and important to mention, there was a foul call right there, and from our vantage point, the scoreboard with the fouls on them is immediately to our left, and we can't view them, so we'll try to keep track if we can notice players getting in foul trouble. It's a nice move right there inside by O'Connor, but just to cap that real quick, we can't see the actual fouls they put up on the board, but we'll try to keep track the best we can from our vantage point. That one's going to travel out of play, and this is a nice quarter thus far for the Lakers.
Yeah, they've already scored 8 points.
I think it's 8-2 this quarter.
Yeah. Definitely playing with a lot more confidence than they did in the first quarter or all of last game.
And the Pirates ended that first quarter on an 11-0 run, so it is a big answer. And it's going to take a lot more to chip back into this one, but they're doing the right things thus far, and they're playing hard. Nice job, O'Connor. Got the jump ball, but it is going to go back to the Pirates.
Good job by O'Connor and Hutchins battling there.
O'Connor does have some size out there for the Lakers as well, so putting him in the center of this zone can make it hard for players like Colby Gilbert that love getting to the rim, as we see it right here. Good pass off Chadbourne. He's going to throw it up. Ooh. Nice shot up and in. We see it right here. Good pass off Chadbourne. He's going to throw it up. Ooh. Nice shot. Chadbourne, a little bit of some contortion action on that one, throwing up the layup. Pass over Pierce. He's hit one this quarter, as has Murray. He thought about one right there. We mentioned it before, but just real quickly, you want to mention again, both teams have players out tonight in the quarantine process, but all sides just playing hard out here, even with more limited numbers than they're accustomed to.
Yeah, win or go home, and they're both teams are playing like that. Like, they know that.
That they are. Murray's going to throw up the long runner off the mark. Believe that's Colby Gilbert inside. Yes, it is. He's tracing down the other end of the court. Nice move inside. Jump step up and in with the right. Nice move inside. Jump step. That basket by Gilbert led us right into a nice shot in layup and then quickly into the timeout. But we're just going to keep it here while this timeout occurs. I want to give a quick shout out to some of the sponsors who have helped make this possible. Rouse Garage. Stop into Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. At Rouse Garage, we treat you like you are the only customer. Herring Brothers Meats, local here over in Guilford. Herring Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. They operate a local retail meat market and a full-time USDA-inspected meat slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plant. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street, Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, Mark, we had the timeout right there taken by Coach Tyler Muzzy and the Lakers, but they've come out and really stepped things up this second quarter.
They certainly have. They've done a better job boxing out. I mean, the rebounding totals don't show that yet, but they've done a better job boxing out, and that's been the key of helping them a little bit. And also, they're not afraid to shoot. Murray's hit a 3. Pierce has hit a 3 in this quarter also.
See what they can draw up right after the timeout. We've got a couple guys open. This team defense, as the shot right there off the mark by O'Connor, the team defense by the Pirates is impressive. I mean, they don't make anything easy on the other side. That's where you're going to see a lot of three-point shots going in thus far for the Lakers, as well as the fact that they're good shooters. As speaking of a good shooter, Gilbert going to step back off the mark there. Oh, battle for the rebound. It went off of Gilbert. He keeps it in, though. Nice job. I thought that one was destined to roll out of play. But good job by Gilbert, able to track it down. Missed the last three. He's going to throw that one off again. But, you know, he's going to make that a lot more than he's going to miss it.
He certainly is. The last rebound before that one, Gilbert got it, but they were in good position that time to get that rebound. Doing a lot better, as I said.
And on the other end, that was Pierce off the mark from three, but had a good start to this quarter. Just trying to find their offensive flow again. It's a nice pass inside by Robinson. Gilbert, the spin off the mark. Battle for it. It's going to find its way out of play, and it's actually going to stay with the Pirates. Gilbert was actually surprised himself.
He was heading the other way, but
and that's going to be Dale Turner checking in for O'Connor here.
Wayne Prescott said it went this way, so I believe him.
I believe him too. He's right there. It's going to have a kick ball right there by Murray. It's going to be replay of the out-of-bounds situation. Dangerous opportunity here. Anytime you go against you're playing a zone on an inbounds play, it can sometimes get a little dicey. Gilbert, nice job staying in control on the baseline and more solid rebounding, but Murray comes away with it. Gilbert and Robinson looked like they were going to try to pick up in the full court there, but Murray able to get by, get to the rim, and get 2 points. Counted in the foul. There, but Murray able to get by, get to the rim, and get 2 points. Nice shot right there by Dominic Murray.
He has 10.
Yep.
He had 22 last game. Showing a lot of stuff here. Is the sophomore?
That one's off the mark. It's going to be Kobe Gilbert seeing what he can set up in transition now. Throwing it up and in. Nice shot right there by Gilbert. He's got 20 on the game. So lead up to 16 now with just 2 minutes remaining in this first half of action. Pierce lines up a three. Off the mark. A lot of shots early. It's going to lead to some high rebounding numbers that we're going to see at the halftime report with Gateway Title and Main Halftime Show we're going to be talking about. Nice move inside. Lying off the mark. More solid rebounding, this time by Hutchins before Murray comes away with it. Slowly but surely, Murray's starting to get up there in the rebounding category for the Lakers.
10 points, 5 rebounds.
Pratt, he got the start today, but he's done a solid job being able to step in and just kind of control things as Pierce going to try to knock that one in again off the mark. Been impressed with Pratt, as I mentioned, but also a very impressive player without needing to be said is Kobe Gilbert as he lines up the three off the mark. But yet again, another offensive rebound, and this time Chadbourne's going to find the bottom. He's got his 4th point of the game. Rebounding, it's going to be the story of this one. We've already talked about it a lot, but deserves to be talked about. It really is the story of this one thus far.
Yeah, as it was last time, and just such a huge difference. We were at a game with
Steel there.
But that was a PCHS against Howell in Penobscot Valley, and PCHS was on the other end of that. Penobscot Valley has 3 plays, 6-4 over, and they really dominated the boards that day. So I think maybe they worked on it since then too, because they've really been doing much better on the boards.
Absolutely, it looks like Chadbourne's been working on that.
Since then too, because they've really been doing much better on the boards.
Absolutely. Those 3. Now down to 25 seconds remaining in the quarter, and what's been an exciting first half of action. Murray's going to drive to the rim. He got bumped from behind. I think that was going to be before.
To say about Murray, Zach, is really play to watch here in the next couple of years. I mean, this is a tough team he's putting up the numbers against, and despite the score, you got to watch out for him the next few years.
I mean, this team as a whole, they have the one lone senior and with Pierce. They got a ton of conversation here. I think was about if that was a shot or not.
Well, who the foul
either that or that foul was on. Yep.
Chadbourne, I think.
Yep. So good conversation there by the officials. Make sure that they get the right number on that one. But like I was just saying, Pierce, the lone senior on this team, they got a bright future ahead of them. It takes seasons like this and learning moments where they've been able to see, as we see a travel right there by Ocean Turner, they've been able to see a ton of top talent, something we'll probably talk a little bit more about at halftime. But this team has seen so much talent this year, and it's going to be super beneficial down the road in ways that they might not realize this season in of itself.
Just think about it. As we mentioned, Colby Gilbert, Parker DeJarnes, Will Kisnias, Simon Allen, they've seen top-notch players all through their schedule and teams.
At Chadbourne, he was trying to make that one on the inside, but it's actually going to stay with the Pirates. And they're going to have an opportunity with 1.9 seconds remaining in the half.
And all those players that I mentioned, they're all on solid teams. And Penquis is a solid team, too.
Nice play, inbounds opportunity. Gilbert had it at the doorstep, but drops it short. And that's how the first half of action is going to end. It's a 21-point lead advantage the Pirates. They have 39. The Lakers have 18. We're going to talk about it all in a moment, but well, that'll be after these brief messages. And please rejoin us for the Gateway Title of Maine halftime show.
168 years, Bangor Savings Bank has stood by its employees, customers, and communities. And we're not stopping now. We will be here for you today and every day ahead.
They are the families, the businesses, the organizations, the pieces that make up the communities that helped build us. We're Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, serving, building, fostering our communities for more than 50 years. And now, serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a property? Gateway Title provides title, escrow, and closing services throughout the entire state of Maine. Let our team of experienced real estate professionals handle your transaction.
We can travel to bring the closing to you.
Residential, commercial, or land, we do it all. We've been helping Maine people for over 30 years and would love to work with you. Gateway, the right way. We'll see you at the closing table.
Welcome back here from Piscataquis Community High School. We just saw a first half of action that had a lot of success, especially on the rebounding side for these Pirates here from PCHS, and it's really the story of this one. The first quarter was 26-8 at the end of it, but that second quarter was played much tougher. The Lakers came out 13-10. The Pirates still came away with the quarter win, but that's where we are right now, their scoring total. But, that second quarter, you started to see things start to click more on the defensive side. Rebounding got a little bit better, but just late in that half especially, a ton of offensive rebound opportunities and second chance points for these Pirates.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And, again, it's been mainly Robinson and Gilbert doing it on the boards. Have them, Robinson with 8 rebounds, Gilbert with 6. Gilbert has 20 points. So just all around. And as I said, every single player available for Coach Gregory has a rebound. And 6 out of the 8 have points. So just a balanced attack and doing what they want to do, especially on the rebounding side of things. Yeah,
but also at the halftime, we had the chance right in front of us. Coach Tyler Muzzy for the Lakers was able to bring his players out onto the court to try to show them some things he probably wants them to work on. That's kind of an advantage of not having to go into the locker room at halftime or not being able to go into the locker room at halftime, is you have that opportunity to actually show, okay, maybe we try this approach. That coaching moment is actually pretty beneficial. It's actually we see Coach Alden Gregory on the other side doing the same thing, talking over to Chadbourne down there. So kind of an interesting little nugget to throw in there. But we thank you for joining us. We thank you for being here in the game. And we also really want to thank our sponsors. We've heard from some of them through the commercials, but we want to give a shout-out to a few more. Black Bear Crane. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated craning rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment. Call 977-BEAR today. Rouse Garage. Stop into Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. At Rouse Garage, we treat you like you are the only customer. Henning Brothers Meats, local here in Guilford. Henning Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. They operate a local retail meat market and a full-time USDA-inspected meat slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plant. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street, Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Charles Inn. If you need a place to stay in downtown Bangor, give Charles Inn a call at 207-992-2820. Visit them at 20 Broad Street or reserve a room at thecharlesinn.com. Bangor Sports Collectibles, the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball, NASCAR, and so much more. You'll find them all at Bangor Sports Collectibles, located inside the Central Maine Antique Mall at 1372 Union Street across from the athletic fields. Hobby boxes, packs, autographs, trading cards, supplies. If you're a collector or know someone who is, this is the one store you want to check out. Collectors, have fun connecting with other local enthusiasts on our Facebook group page. Investors, sports collectibles have never been a hotter commodity than they are right now. Get in on the action. Bangor Sports Collectibles. Stop in or visit our Facebook page. We look forward to serving your collecting needs. Also, a pair of new sponsors this season, the Our Family Restaurant Player of the Game. Visit Our Family Restaurant 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. weekdays or 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. on weekends. Stop in to get the best breakfast in town at 16 Russ Street in Dexter. Jersey Subs and Sweets, sub or unsung hero of the game. Stop in to one of our Jersey Subs and Sweet locations at 601 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town or 103 Center Street in Brewer. Or call ahead to Old Town at 817-0670 or Brewer at 573-0670. So those are the sponsors who have helped make this possible. If you want to join the amazing list of sponsors that we have, you can contact Mark Callen, and he'll have the information for you on that. You can contact him at easternmainsports@gmail.com, and he'll be able to tell you all about it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Thank you, Zach, and thank you to all those great sponsors throughout this season. And again, Zach gave you the information, and please do that. This has been a great season, Zach. This is our 18th game, has 17 regular season games, and we'll have a game tomorrow. We'll be in a big semifinal game, Penquis and Central. That should be a lot of fun in Milo. It was a 2-point game last week where Penquis won. That's why they're home tomorrow, and I'm interested to see that one. But and we might have more later in the week or next week, but we still shall see about that. But either way, it's been a lot of fun.
It's been an incredible season. It's been nothing's been traditional for quite a while now, and that's kind of become the new traditional, is that things are very unexpected in nature. But one thing you can expect from us here at Eastern Maine Sports is that we're going to do our best to give these players around our local area and across the state the recognition they deserve and the quality of time that they deserve. And whether or not we're doing broadcasts, we'll still have plenty of content on the players from our state and local area to make sure that they get that content and they get that recognition, as they very much so do deserve it, especially in a year like this.
They certainly do. We've seen a lot of great things, a lot of great teams, a lot of great individual players. Out of the games we covered, we have two Mr. Basketball semifinals, and one out here tonight is Colby Gilbert, and Dexter's senior guard Peyton Grant is a Miss Basketball semifinal. So, you don't usually see a lot of that in this area, and it's just amazing to see this kind of talent.
Absolutely. And this local area is just filled with talent. Those are just two great examples of it. But really want to thank the community as well. We know you all wish you could be here. We wish you could be here. Obviously, safety first, and safety is the most important thing, and we're just very lucky to be in the position to be able to bring you those games. We thank you for joining us and being along for the ride, able to help us out and let us know things to improve, things to add, and we invite you to keep doing so. And just if you ever have something that you think would be beneficial to our page or what we do here, you can let Mark or anyone on our team know at Eastern Maine Sports. But we really want to thank you for being along for the ride. Yeah,
and I also want to thank everybody that's helped, obviously, and all the sponsors. And I also want to thank this school, Piscataquis Community Secondary School. I want to thank Dexter and Foxcroft Academy, very generous early. And also tomorrow will be our first time going to Penquis. Thank you to Jason Mills and the Penquis school there for letting us broadcast there, because it's tough decisions to who you're going to let in, and we're able to bring that game to you, and I'm thankful for these schools to allow us to do that. Yeah, absolutely, and we still got a second half of action ready to come for you in about the next 55 seconds, and I'm excited for it, Mark. Yeah, me too, and again, yes, it's a 21-point game. I'm looking good for PCHS to get to Wednesday to face Dexter in a semifinal game, but Very, very impressed with the way Greenville's handled themselves. I mean, they started the second quarter very well. Young team, they're overmatched. There's not any question about that. You look at the grades they're in, and you're facing a kid like Colby Gilbert. It's tough, but they've held their own. They're not getting embarrassed by any means, no matter what the score ends up.
No, absolutely not. And the effort and intensity was absolutely there that second quarter. And I mentioned it towards the beginning of the halftime show, but they played the second quarter to a 13-10 score. Now, they didn't come out with the lead of the second quarter, if you want to look at it that way, but that's a much closer score than the first quarter, which was 26-8. So that shows the heart and fight and the fact that this team isn't going to quit. They're going to go out there and they're going to play the game. They're going to play it the right way, and they're going to give it their all.
Certainly are. And, Pierce and Murray have been very impressive for the Lakers.
That they have is Turner. He's going to try to get the scoring started, but just a little short on that as Gilbert's going to have it racing the other way.
28-6 was the rebound in the first half. Advantage of, obviously, the Pirates. If you saw that first half, you would know that.
Nice shot by Chadbourne. He had the hot hand at the end of that first half. He had those two right there, and he's got 9 on the game.
Yeah, he had 7 second quarter points, leading scorer in that quarter for everybody. Gilbert has 20 in the game.
On the other side, Murray, he got into double digits that second quarter. Got Chadbourne playing solid defense up on him. Actually gets a turnover there. Well done by Chadbourne, able to wrestle that one away. And then Gilbert's going to see what he can set up in transition.
6th steal for the Pirates.
Nice rebound there by Buddy Hutchins. Kicks it out to Robinson. Robinson from the corner off the mark. More rebounding, more the same from what we saw that first half. Easler now comes away with it. He's going to get fouled. He's got an opportunity for 2 at the line.
So when I talk about Buddy Hutchins for a minute, when Robinson was out a couple of weeks ago, he stepped right in. He was a big part of that Dexter win, and big part for that week when Robinson was out. And now with Scott Chadbourne out, he's stepping right in to start and roll and doing a good job again. This is Easler at the line.
Easler off in the first, but on this end, early in that first half of action, we saw Buddy Hutchins fly in, get the offensive rebound, put back, and score.
It's just
one in.
Fourth free throw. They're 2 for 4 as a team.
So still plenty of time in this one, but we do want to mention the winner of this game is going to play Dexter. We've mentioned that a few times throughout the night tonight, but if that is continuing to be the way it's looking right now, but as I mentioned, still a ton of time left. You never really know in this game, but speaking of, good block right there, saved by Gilbert. It's actually going to stay with Dominic Murray. I'll finish my point in a second. This is getting fun. Thought that might have been a foul, but as I was saying, these Pirates have played Dexter twice, and both times highly competitive. Gilbert almost brought him back in the first one as he gets all the way to the rim, throws it up and off the mark. As he kicks it out to Robinson, he's going to throw it up off the mark again, but guess who? Gilbert.
He's in double digits in rebounds now.
They might not have the highest field goal percentage at the end of this one, but their rebounding numbers are spectacular. And Robinson, they'll make it eventually. He knocks that one in, but the second time the Pirates faced off against Dexter Regional High School, Gilbert had 44 of the team's 50, and it was one of the most special performances I've seen from a high school player in the local area in a long time, and they came away with a win in that one, very well deserved. If the game continues the way it's going, it'll be a little bit tougher without the same number of people, as Murray threw that one up off the mark. Good rebound inside by O'Connor. He's got 4 in the game now.
I do want to mention where you can find that game on Wednesday on the Dexter YouTube channel. As I said, a nice pass.
Good pass inside. And that's Hutchins who finishes.
That'll be on the Dexter YouTube channel. They'll also have the girls semifinal that day. Dexter appears they're going to play Greenville. Greenville was up big on Penquis earlier, so looks like it's going to be Greenville and Dexter, and the winner of this game and Dexter boys will play after 4 and 5:30. Whoa.
Oh, almost banked in off the 3 right there. Robinson. Gonna see what he can set up in transition. Nice find underneath, up and in for 2. Robinson. Gonna see what he can set up in transition. Nice find underneath. That's gonna take us into a timeout. We're gonna take it with him and rejoin you after the break.
They are the families, the businesses, the organizations, the pieces that make up the communities that helped build us. We're Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, serving, building, fostering our communities for more than 50 years. And now, serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
168 years, Bangor Savings Bank has stood by its employees, customers, and communities. And we're not stopping now. We will be here for you today and every day ahead.
Welcome back here as we get set for the remainder of this third quarter. 4:44 on the clock right now.
I just want to report Penquis girls did win that game 27-22 over Greenville, so they'll play they'll actually play Dexter, not Greenville.
So nice comeback win for them.
So
a little update for you there on the girls' side. And the action we saw right there, we almost saw Easler save that ball as Mark was giving you that update. Nice little play right there, but all the same, it's going to stay with the Lakers. And Murray, he's going to run all the way around. Nice pass inside. That one to Turner.
Easily knocked that away.
Good hands and good moves by Gilbert. He goes all the way up. A lot of contact underneath. No call. Both players still on the ground, but they appear just fine. Robinson and Murray collide on the other end. Chaotic action. They're going to call that one a shooting foul, and Dominic Murray is going to head to the line for a chance at 2. Murray, he's got 10 on the game. That one off the mark.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer for Greenville. Gilbert's the leading scorer in the game with 20.
That one off the mark as well, and Gilbert comes away with a rebound. Going to see what they can set up here on the other end. Robinson, he's going to take that 3 off the mark. Battle for it inside. Nice extra pass, and Gilbert, he gets the 2 right there. Nice extra pass, and Gilbert, he gets. So see what the Lakers can set up coming the other way here. It's been a nice half of action thus far, defensively, especially for these Pirates. As they get the block right there, going to be running in transition. Oh, nice move by Gilbert. He's going to take the 3. He's going to miss it, but nice move to set it up. Easler, nice move inside, and he scores.
First field goal of the game for him. He has 3 points. He had a free throw earlier.
3:10 remaining in the quarter. Nice kick out. Piercy's proven he can make that shot. Murray, he's going to take it from the corner and make it. Nice kick out. Piercy's proven he can make that shot. Murray, he's going to take it. Nice shot right there by Murray. It's going to be Chadbourne on the other end, seeing how they answer that one. Gilbert from the corner. He's going to get all the way to the rim, just off the mark.
How did he get that rebound?
I think that one kind of fell into his lap, but good hustle. Nice block up top. They're going to call it a jump ball. He was trapped at the top right there.
So get these rebounding totals, Zach. So Gilbert has 12, Robinson has 9, and Easler has 9. So they're really dominating the boards again today. Not going to be, with the way the Dexter plays defense, it's going to be a little tougher because, they get a lot of these rebounds and they just coming out of nowhere and stuff. But, maybe up to the challenge on Wednesday.
Absolutely. And they've proven that they can handle that challenge. As Gilbert, he's going to make the 3 from the other side of the court. They've proven that they can handle that challenge. As Gilbert, he's got. Yeah, but they've proven they could be up to the challenge against the Dexter team that they beat earlier this season. It will be at Dexter this time. I mean, no fans, but still a different gym. Not the same place you practice.
Gilbert proved he could shoot there.
He did indeed, but Dexter came away with a win in that one. It was early season, too.
Oh, nice play by Gilbert knocking that away. He did it again.
Knocked away twice. Good hustle for the ball, and give O'Connor a lot of credit there. Got knocked away from him twice, but he never gave up on it, stuck with it, and ultimately got his team the possession back. So good job right there, and it's going to be Pratt inbounding the ball for these Lakers. Ball played into O'Connor. He's going to make a move on the post. Off the mark, and Gilbert. See what he can do in transition. He's always dangerous whenever the ball is in his hand, but especially in the transition game. Oh, behind the back. Kicks it out. Connery. Oh, Gilbert wanted that one to fall. That was a nice move right there.
They didn't call that foul on Gilbert, but that move between his legs. That
I believe it was behind the back, Mark. Yeah. Almost like a something you do on the old rec court. It's a blacktop move right there. Nice move by Gilbert. All the same. Lakers come away with the ball and no score at the other end.
So 25 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 assists for Gilbert.
They're going to call a team control foul right there as well on Dale Turner for the Lakers. There's going to be a substitution coming in as well. It's going to be Pierce replacing O'Connor. We got to give a lot of credit to these Lakers as well. They're playing with 6 players out on the court right now, or not on the court at the same time, of course, but you know, they don't have a lot of substitutions. Some players gone for both sides tonight. Oh, Gilbert, he's going to take that one from deep. Almost was sitting next to me when he shot that. Oh, Gilbert, he's going to take that one from deep. Beautiful shot right there. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Dominic Murray, he's going to try to answer the three with a three of his own. Off the mark, and Connery in transition.
That's his range.
You know, Gilbert, he's going to take it from there as well. Off the mark, but good rebound. Up and in, inside. That's Buddy Hutchins. So 61-23 our score with 40 seconds remaining in this quarter of action. See what the Lakers can set up here. Murray's going to take the three again. Off the mark, and Gilbert comes away with it. He's so quick, so dangerous, and there's 2 points. He's so quick, so dangerous, and there's... And Kobe Gilbert having himself a quarter. Murray, he's going to want to take the last shot here. Or at least thought about it. Shot up there by Turner. Pirates are going to have a chance at the end here. There's 3 seconds on the clock. Gilbert's going to pull up from half court. Why not? Off the mark. Just short, and that's going to lead us into the fourth quarter of action. Stay tuned. We're going to wrap this one up with one more quarter.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a property? Gateway Title provides title, escrow, and closing services throughout the entire state of Maine. Let our team of experienced real estate professionals handle your transaction.
We can travel to bring the closing to you.
Residential, commercial, or land, we do it all. We've been helping Maine people for over 30 years and would love to work with you. Gateway, the right way. We'll see you at the closing table.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best. Welcome back here from Piscataquis Community High School. That's a mouthful there, Mark, but
yeah,
we got one more quarter.
So Gilbert has 30 points, 14 rebounds. I said 3 steals, 2 assists. So doing a lot, as he usually does for this team.
And you know, he's off the court right now as well. Robinson knifing inside, a lot of contact. They're going to whistle the foul there.
But with only 8 players, he will probably be back. In a lot of cases, he might not be, but tonight he probably will be back.
And you know, the way this one's looking, it's going to appear that these Pirates are going to face off against the Dexter Tigers in what's going to be their third matchup of the season and what's been great games every time.
Yeah, it'll be one to watch. 5:30 on Wednesday, that one.
Robinson's off on the first free throw there.
I'm going to give an update on our next broadcast, which is tomorrow, 4:15 pregame show. Penquis and Central, a 2-3 matchup. Should be very interesting.
Robinson was good on that second one. You know, we want to thank you for joining us tonight, and we've mentioned it a few times tonight. Nice steal by Robinson. How did he save that ball? Oh, my goodness. I mean, his team didn't come away with it, but what effort right there. This kid has so much energy. Nice shot right there by Murray as well. I mean, his team didn't come away with it, but what effort right there. This kid has so much energy. Nice shot to watch. It's a lot of fun.
Certainly is.
Shot right there off the mark.
And it's big for them getting him back, as he was out there for a while. They thought he was going to be out longer than he was. So what he brings to the table adds a lot to any team.
Pierce, he's going to take this shot from the corner. Off the mark. Connery, nice rebound inside. Mark mentioned the great game he had earlier this week, or earlier last week, I should say. But that ball was a little too far out intended for Lyon, but it's going to go back the other way. Ocean Turner got the steal technically on that one. And he might get 2 points at the other end. Nice hustle inside. Give him a lot of credit. He almost got that ball back off his own miss.
And Ocean Turner, let's bring up him. He's only an 8th grader, so they got him for 4 more years after this. And he puts a lot of effort out there.
I mean, he doesn't look like an 8th grader out on the court. He plays with a lot of composure, and he's got decent size in there already. He's a pretty tall player, so something to definitely watch. And this team in general is going to be a team to watch in the years moving forward. Games like tonight really do help you grow.
To get better, you need to play people better than you. Better at the time. It doesn't mean, and they're definitely played a lot of talent this year. We mentioned it earlier. Kobe Gilbert, Parker Desjardins.
There's Connery off on the 3 right there.
They played Dexter, the defending, Northern Maine champions, Central, Penquis. Those are quality teams.
Absolutely, they are. Nice move inside by Murray.
Penquis. Those are quality teams.
Absolutely, they are. Nice move. He's been impressive. He's been a definite bright spot tonight. And doing a lot of positive things out on the court. That one passed off to Chadbourne. Might have had an opportunity at the rim. I think they're going to call a double dribble right there against Connery. Looked like him and Chadbourne got a little off sync on that one.
Yeah, he was a little miscommunication there.
Murray's had the hot hand this quarter. Saw him on the last possession down. Pierce, he started the game off with a 3. Try to get it going again right there.
Mentioned Sean Leland. Last game we were here, Zach, he hit a shot late in the game. It was his first ever basket in a varsity game, and the senior parents were here that night, and the bench and the senior parents were all very excited for him. It was a great moment.
That's just awesome. The moments like that remind you why we love this game so much. There's a foul at the other end. Chadbourne's going to have an opportunity for 2 at the line.
And the effort that Colby Gilbert and Matt Robinson were doing, getting the rebounds and making sure they were giving him the ball, give him that opportunity. So Chadbourne has a chance to get in double figures.
Off on the first.
So they're 3 for 7 from the line as a team. Greenville is 0 for 3.
Off on the second as well. Robinson comes away with it, though. He's going to line up a 3. Why not? In. Nice shot, Matt Robinson. Away with it, though. He's going to line up a 3. Why not? In. Nice shot.
He's had a double-double, too, Zach. 11 points, 10 rebounds from Matt Robinson.
That he does, as that pass sails out of bounds. Going to be going back the other way with 4 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in this one.
So go over the schedule for the Penquis Pod Championship. The semifinal start tomorrow. We'll be there. Penquis Central Boys. That's a 4:15 coverage time on Wednesday. Quarterfinal action. Central will be PCHS and Central Girls. That's a 3-2 matchup. 5-1 matchup, it looks like. It sounds like. Nice shot there, but he missed it. And is a Penquis Dexter Girls semifinal.
As we saw Murray miss a layup right there. But just a ton of nice games coming up in our local area. Stay tuned for them. We mentioned we're going to be able to bring you that one tomorrow night, possibly more in the future. But definitely, we know Dexter, they have their own broadcasting program. You can check that out on their sports YouTube page and be able to catch the broadcast that they're going to be bringing for their school as well if you're in that area or want to watch any of the matchups that they'll be pitted against.
They have 5 players with at least 5 rebounds. There's PCHS.
I mean, you can tell out on the court, and there's Connery with the steal. He's going to have a chance at 2 right here. He's going to hit it for 2.
Again.
There's Connery with the steal. He's going to have a chance at 2 right here. He's going to hit it for 2.
And the other semifinal game, Zach, is the 5:30. The winner of this looks like PCHS against Dexter at 5:30 on Wednesday.
So we're going to have a lot to talk about at the end of this one, but we'll take, when this one actually finally concludes, it's got 3 minutes and 20 seconds, so plenty of time before that happens. As Lyon, nice job getting all the way to the hoop right there on that one. Plenty of time before that happens. As Lyon, nice job getting all the way to the hoop.
You got basket in the first quarter, basket in the fourth quarter for Lyon.
But just want to mention, at the end of this one, we'll take a 30-second quick break, talk about there's a nice shot right there by Murray. I don't even have time to finish my sentence. These teams shoot so quickly and very well at that. We're going to take 30 seconds at the conclusion of these 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Just real quickly, Mark and I will discuss who's going to come away the player of the game, the unsung hero of the game, and we'll wrap it up after those 30 seconds. So
we'll try to get an interview, too, either from hopefully the Coach Gregory or Colby Gilbert or somebody on the Pirates team.
Absolutely, and so definitely stick around even at the conclusion of this. We'll wrap it up shortly after that, but we have a timeout here taken by Coach Muzzy and the Lakers. We're going to take it with him and rejoin you after the break.
They are the families, the businesses, the organizations, the pieces that make up the communities that helped build us. We're Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, serving, building, fostering our communities for more than 50 years. And now, serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
168 years, Bangor Savings Bank has stood by its employees, customers, and communities. And we're not stopping now. We will be here for you today and every day ahead.
Welcome back here. 71-29 our score. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game. Murray, he's had a nice night so far. That one's going to be taken away by Leland. Opportunity for 2. He's going to get fouled. Chance for 2 at the line for Sean Leland.
Yeah, so a little story, back to Leland, and I got a chance to interview all the seniors after that last game, and he didn't play basketball till this year, and he came out, and definitely you can tell the leaders, the leaders on his team, Gilbert and Robertson and Isla, they definitely took him in, and
he banks that one in for the score. I've got every person down for the Pirates for a bucket tonight.
That'll get the job done, won't it?
That's going to lead to success a lot of the time. That one's off the mark, but he did hit the first. Good to see. Great to see. It kind of reminds me why this season is so special and just being able to be out here and playing basketball and to even have a pod action as we see nice layup right there by Dale Turner. But just reminds me why this season is so special, being to have opportunities like that. A player who's never been able to play before coming out in a quarterfinal action, even in a pod-style quarterfinal, being able to contribute and score and make an impact. It's great to see. As Robinson, he's going to think about the 3 right there. He's going to eventually take it off the mark. Connery, we know what he can do. He had a great game the other night. We got 3s lined up all over the place right now, but that one's going to hit the top of the backboard and out of play. And that's going to be headed the other way. Minute 25 remaining in this one. Mentioned it a few minutes ago, but I'll just mention it one more time. At the conclusion of this one, we're going to take 30 seconds to a minute to kind of talk about things, try to schedule an interview with either one of Coach Gregory or one of the players. And so stick around at the conclusion of this one, and we'll have something for you post-game. Nice shot there by Ocean Turner. He's an 8th grader, as Mark mentioned earlier tonight. And the Lakers, they got a lot to look forward to years to come. And they played hard tonight. It's just sometimes you're going to run into matchups that don't go your way, and this was one of those nights. But, they played with a ton of heart. They never quit, and it's great to see that any night, anytime.
Yeah, and you got
nice block inside right there by O'Connor.
again, Murray has 19 points for the Lakers, and again, a lot of promise.
He was short on that one, but, you mentioned it right there, but he has had a great night, and definitely a bright spot for years to come. 25 seconds remaining in this one. Knocked away. Robinson still diving all over the floor. Murray went down, but looks like he's getting up. A couple Pirates there to help him up. Chadbourne and Robinson. It's a 72-31 game. We still got players diving on the court, Mark.
That's good to see.
Don't tell me nobody cares.
Yeah, these guys care very much about this season and these games, and I don't buy it. I don't buy it if people say that. And again, this tournament added a lot too. This added extra motivation. Again, it's gonna be a lot of fun the rest of this week.
That it is. And O'Connor still battling for it, but Chadbourne's going to take it. See if they just dribble out these last 5 seconds as we're going to prepare to send this one over to a quick commercial break. The final score from Guilford, Maine here, 72 the Pirates, 31 the Lakers. We're going to take a 30-second to minute break and rejoin you.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a property? Gateway Title provides title, escrow, and closing services throughout the entire state of Maine. Let our team of experienced real estate professionals handle your transaction.
We can travel to bring the closing to you.
Residential, commercial, or land, we do it all. We've been helping Maine people for over 30 years and would love to work with you. Gateway, the right way. We'll see you at the closing table.
Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center is a practice that specializes in treating a variety of different conditions. We treat patients daily who suffer from chronic lower back and neck pain, headaches, repetitive stress disorders, work injuries, sports injuries, and more. Dr. Rick and our entire team at Ames Chiropractic are excited to welcome you to our brand new Bangor office located at 43 Longview Drive, right behind Olive Garden. Ames Chiropractic Wellness Center, helping you to naturally feel and be your very best. Welcome back here as we get ready to wrap up the remainder of this one. It was a win for the PCHS Pirates. I'm going to be joined by Coach Gregory here as he's going to talk about what it took to get this one done, and we're going to take a look at what's going to be coming up for them. And Coach Gregory, thank you very much. Congratulations. That was a nice performance by you guys out there, and congrats on the win, Coach.
Thank you.
So, yeah, you guys got it done. We had the chance to talk pregame and talk about some of the points coming into this one and what you expected to make it work, especially with the 5 guys out. What did you see out there? What adjustments did you make during the game? And kind of talk about your performance tonight as a whole for you guys.
Well, I mean, we didn't adjust too much. We just stuck with what we do and what we've done all year and tried to run that. And then really it's more about our offense and trying to work the ball. It's hard when you're playing a team. They're a young team, and hats off to Greenville because it's tough to come in and get, it wasn't a close game, but they played hard. But, it's hard to get my team to work on moving the ball and passing and getting the best shots they can when they're a little bit, overmatching their opponent. So, we've got stuff to work on before Wednesday. It's going to be a tough game. But, of course, I'm proud of my guys. They played well. They shot well. Everything I asked them to do, they tried to do. But, sometimes these games get a little sloppy, so not my favorite. But
yeah, talking about that Wednesday matchup, you've got Dexter again, and you've had 2 great games with them thus far this season. Obviously, the win in dramatic fashion here at home, but
sure.
You'll be traveling over there to face them one more time. I know you've had to get through this one first and probably haven't thought of it completely, but any preliminary thoughts heading into that one about what's going to be expected out of you guys to come out of there with a win?
I mean, we're going to have to play the best we've played, to be able to beat them. Peter's a great coach, and he's gonna be ready, and his team's going to be ready, and they now – we don't have the element surprise. Last time we played them, we surprised them. And so they're going to come in hungry, and I know they're going to give us their best game. Peter will have them ready. So we've really got to be ready for them and ready to play our hardest. And I think we will be, but we got to get there mentally.
And you had some impressive performances from some of your guys tonight. Actually, everyone on the team scored a bucket, and I think almost everyone, and probably everyone, had some rebounds out there as well. And really quickly, I want to talk about Sean Leland. You know, he had a basket the other day for the first time ever. He scored out here tonight again. How cool is it that a player like that hasn't played basketball before? It's really good to see the guys interact with him as well, and to see everyone supporting each other on your team. Kind of talk about the chemistry with you guys. You seem like everyone's over there having fun and enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it's been a fun year because they like each other and look out for each other, and you don't get that every year. And so I that's been great. And Sean's great. You know, sometimes you have a kid who comes in and he hasn't played a lot, but we needed him because we didn't have numbers. And so, you know, you need 12 at a practice at least to have a good practice. And so he's been here all year for us. He always shows up, even though he knows he's not always going to play a lot. And what I loved about tonight was, you know, on senior night, he got his points by throwing up a ton of shots, you know, but tonight he got his points by just doing the right thing. He was in the right spot. He got a steal. He went down and drove the basket hard with an attack mentality like we talk about, and he got fouled, and he went to the line and he hit one. So he earned that one tonight, and I think it just shows he's gotten a lot better. It's not easy when your first year of basketball in 5 or 10 years is a varsity team basketball experience, but he's had a good head on his shoulders, and the guys support him and support each other, and so yeah, of course I'm proud of these guys.
Well, it's awesome. We thank you, Coach. We thank you for joining us, and best of luck moving forward in that Wednesday matchup against Dexter. That's going to be a ton of fun. You know, we've got the Player of the Game award. That's obviously going to go over to Kobe Gilbert, and Mark and I didn't really have the chance to talk about it too much. I don't know if he put anyone's name on this, but yeah, we're going to give it to Matt Robinson. That's definitely a good one to give it to. He had a ton of rebounds. He even dove on a loose ball there at the end. I heard a little exchange between you two because, you know, probably up to that much you don't want to do those type of dangerous plays. But he's going to get the Unsung Hero of the Game award. That's going to be what this is, and Kobe Gilbert's going to come away with the Family Restaurant Player of the Game. So these are going to go to them. And one more time, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Best of luck Wednesday, and good luck.
Thanks.
Well, with that, that's pretty much going to wrap it up from here as we prepare for the rest of this one. And we'll wrap it up really quickly. You just heard who the Player of the Game and Unsung Hero of the Game are going to go to. And that's really how tonight went. Good words from Coach Gregory right there and what they got coming up and what they're going to have to do moving forward on the Wednesday matchup. But one more time, just thank you for joining us here from PCHS. Any last words, Mark?
No, other than the rest of this tournament, going to be really good. The two semifinal games, the game we have tomorrow in Milo, the Penquis Central game, the 2-3 matchup, and the 1-4 matchup, the Dexter PCHS game. You can tell the respect that he has for the Dexter program and Coach Murray, and he knows it's going to be tough. He knows they're going to be prepared as they are for every game, especially tournament games, and it's not going to be easy. So that's going to be fun. And the girls semifinals will be good too. That's number 1 Dexter hosting Penquis and Central hosting PCHS on Wednesday. So that's it, and thank you for listening. As you great job again, Zach. Thank you to Dawson for doing the camera work tonight, and thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and